If you wonder what that was, I was just saying, I want to talk to you. Hi, I'm Beverly Jessup and I'm a speech and language therapist. I've been working with children with speech and language difficulties for over 25 years. And today I'd like to share with you an app that I use most days in my clinic with children with unclear speech. It's called Articulation Station, and I'd like to show you the pros and cons and the features of it. So let's get to it. Okay, I'm going to show you now my iPad here. Excuse for the filming, I'm holding the webcam at the same time. So here you can see is the Articulation Station, and if I click on there you'll be able to see it. Okay, and it's made by Little Bee Speech. You can hear the little tingle there. So it's these are the actual sounds that I have bought. It comes preloaded with that p sound, but these are the ones that I tend to use the most. And you can see that there are other ones that I could have bought, like the b or the or the h. But I've decided that these are the ones that are most common to me. So let's just have a look at the ch one, which I'm currently using with a child. And you can see that you can have words, phrases, sentences and stories. So let's start off with words and flashcards. And then you can choose what sound you want to work on in which position, initial position, medial or final. So I'm going to click on initial and then begin. And these are the flashcards that you just swipe across and you can see what they're like. They start off generally with one syllable words, and you can take a recording of the child here by pressing this. Cheese. And then you can play it back.
Cheese.
Okay. If you have a look at the settings that I have here, you can see that you can score the buttons and score the sounds. You can also score approximations to the sound. You have the record button on, the audio on to play back. In case the child doesn't know some of the words, you can press on the picture and it will tell you what the word is. And there's a bit of a matching delay so that the pictures still remain when the match is being made. So we'll come to the matching game in a minute. And you can sort out by syllables and have a pass rate. So there are quite a few features in the settings. So you can see the quality of the pictures are pretty good really, and they gradually increase in complexity. But if the person doesn't know what that one is and they can't read it, even though it's got the word down here, not all children can read, you can click on it and then it tells you what it is. Okay, if you try to say it and you can't say it very clearly, maybe you might say tear Ida, then you'd mark that after you recorded it obviously, Tilida, and you mark it with an X here. Okay, and then the score will appear at the top there. So at the moment I've got 0 out of 2. Cheeseburger. Okay, I didn't get that one right either. Chihuahua. And now you can see that I've got 1 out of 4 there. So there are only a few of the pictures. That's probably a little bit of a drawback on it. It would be nice to have a few more pictures. And when you've done, you can go back. Now you can see that I've actually put 3 children in here. There's fictitious names really. And so I could actually do a group recording and each child could have a turn. But I'm not going to save here. And if you have a look at the S one, which is quite interesting, you have the flashcards, but you also have, here you can see you've even got blends and the different types of blends you can put in there. So I could put in SK and SM, and that's all I get. So here you got small, skunk, skis. Okay, so when we're done with that, perhaps we might want to go to the phrase level. This is the rotating phrase. My sink, you can spin that and change that round. Yummy sink. Yummy sofa. Okay, so that's the rotating one. And if you want to do unique, click on there and you get unique phrases. Shiny clean sink, warm summer sun. If the child can't read the words at the top there, then you can also click on there.
Warm summer sun.
And it tells you what it is. If you want to have a look at the sentences, you can have rotating sentences. You can see the rotating sentences. Sally sang a song about a saw. Sally sang a song about a suitcase. Okay, and if you want to do, instead of rotating, you want to do unique, then these are the unique sentences. Sawyer requested soup for supper. Now that I think is quite complicated. Requested is quite a complicated word. So maybe some of the sentences I would say might be too difficult for some children. But if they can't read it, then you can also...
Sawyer requested soup for supper.
Okay, so you can see it will say it back for you. And again, you have the same scoring levels. When I'm done with the sentence level, then I can go to stories. This is level 1 of the stories, which have a kind of like a rebus feel. So you've got the pictures and the words to help you. If we still can't read it, we can press it.
Sally sings about the sun she sees. Singing Sally sails the 7 seas.
Okay, so there we have Singing Sally. She looks really hip, doesn't she? And level 2 is for those who are a bit more proficient in reading. So Sally is having Sam over for soup, Sally and salad and soda. And when Sam arrives, Sally has Sam take a seat on the sofa. Sally explains that supper will be ready in 7 minutes. Sally adds salt to the soup, seeds to the salad and puts the soda on the table. Now Sally and Sam can sit down together to enjoy a nice supper. So then they have questions. Where does Sally have Sam sit? And if I get it wrong, sack,
Sofa.
sofa. Okay. What does Sally put in the soup? Sun, no.
Salt.
Salt. Okay, so you could use this for comprehension as well. And that's basically the levels we're at really for the articulation station. So thank you for watching, and I hope that you found that useful. I will be having a list of pros and cons below.